So there is that one game that's being currently in development called Rogue Masters. Despite its name, it's not really roguelike. 6-player co-op horde survival game with Souls-like combat and extensive character customization. This game not only has like PvE and like horde survival, it actually has PvP as well. I just want you to notice the moves. Aren't they looking very familiar? Backstab. The lance movement, yeah. The straight sword moves. Like, so here is the thing. I have no idea if gamers that made this game just kind of ripped off the animations, or they remade them themselves. If they remade them themselves, then it's all good. I really hope it is just not ripped type of shit. So here is like essentially element of the character building, yeah, of build making. Make long story short, you are going through the waves. At the end of the levels, you have possibility to upgrade your bullshit area. Apparently, you are gaining across entire match. Or wave, if you prefer, like some sort of the points, and then you can spend these points for the upgrades, and so on and so forth. You obviously have bosses. As you can see, this boy over here is a boss. Yeah, it is essentially Souls-like through and through. You have rolling, as you can see. Very aggressive rolling. It's kind of like the rolling looking like the one from Dark Souls 3, no? But yeah, like the animation looking very, very good. Suspiciously good sometimes even, as it is of course indie game. But hey, if they did it themselves, that's fucking amazing. Listen to what this guy is saying right now.
You can use the money earned to purchase new equipment. Aside from armor, you can also buy gems that increase your stats such as health, stamina, and grant other special effects, allowing you to create your build in many ways. You can also customize your appearance with an extensive transmog system.
Yep, this motherfucker knows what we need in the Souls-like. So yeah, not only you have like, of course, regular, like different armors have different stats, they can be upgraded. It's classic of the Souls-like. But then on top of everything, you have also transmog. You can recolor your stuff. So this is another thing that is worth mentioning. It's worth to mention, the guy that approached me about this game, you see what he is fucking making. This guy is Souls PvP player. And speaking of Souls PvP, there is actually some sort of the endless mode to compete against other players in the leaderboard. This is 1v1. You have PvP in this game.
Variety of equipment is important to widen your choices when making builds to fight in the PvP game modes.
Yeah, of course. Point down? Look.
This was a brief introduction to Rogue Masters. We will publish more content in the future to explain in detail all aspects of the game, so please look forward to it.
So yeah, here is the thing. We are entering kind of interesting moment in the life cycle of the Souls games overall, like Souls-likes and so on. Because I just want to notice that both indie developers and the AAA developers of the Souls-likes are going for the PvP more often. But yeah, like the game, firstly and foremost, is like kind of the horde mode. But yet again, the gamer that is apparently a project manager that is working on this title is a huge fan of the Souls PvP and actually plays PvP himself a lot. And that's actually visible. This is the screenshot that I have got from the guy. You have information about how to play the game, how certain things are called and so on. They have like with punish, attack trade, attack combos, pressure, advanced dodging, reverse backstep, and bullshittery like that. Like all displayed over here in the game itself. So someone that kind of want to learn about the PvP, they can just check out the tab and read a little bit about it. This will sound so nerdy for the new players. Okay, so let's make it clear. This game is most likely not going to be a record-breaking hit. It's gonna be a niche game for niche community. If the game is going to be able to hold like a 1k plus players on the daily picks, it's gonna be most likely a huge success. If it's gonna get any better than that, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. The point is, the game is solely focused on these mechanics that you see here. So like that co-op gameplay and also the PvP, which means that you are going to have actual PvP activity even if there is going to be not that many players playing the game at once overall. Because it is literally made by Souls PvP enthusiasts, or at least there is like one of them on the team that is pouring his heart into this project, then we can expect that shit to be actually good. When it comes to visuals, some people might like it, some people might not like it, but fact is that visuals doesn't fucking matter that much anymore. This is like one of the most popular games on Steam. Yeah, this is how it looks like, yeah? That's your graphics. Low poly gaming is nice for various different reasons. First of all, this game is not going to be as heavy as bazillions of gigabytes, and second of all, your FPS is going to be quite freaking good, most likely, if they are not going to fuck up the optimizations. Probably like working on some sort of the engine that is popular already, which means the development of the game itself is probably way easier. I think it is worth to wait and see what is that. I'm definitely gonna play it. Out of people that got reached, it is me, it's Lost, and it is G9, and we all probably going to give at least a try to this game. And honestly, I am quite on the hopium, because it is of course not something that is going to, at least on my channels, going to exchange the Souls PvP, in the meaning that like Elden Ring, for example, yeah? Of course that's not going to happen, but it might be the additional game that we can play from time to time. I'm gonna link it on the chat and later on YouTube in the description. You can check the game out for yourself. I am definitely going to add it to the wish list. 390 views. Yeah, right. I told you, it's gonna be super niche. That being said, this game, it was super fucking niche. And on its release, it hit 500,000 fucking players. It is 1 fucking gigabyte heavy game that just got humongous success, despite being indie without any marketing campaign, essentially. There is always hope like the game is going to pop off just because it is a good game. If that game that's Souls-like thingy is going to be good, people are gonna play it. Well, it's looking interesting. And I am quite interested in the entire system of transmog, especially. It might be pretty cool.
Riposo. Hello, gamer. Memories broken, rhythm goes unspoken.